And with me today, I'm fortunate to have all my colleagues here today. Deputy Director Sue Kiley, Commissioner Ross Citra, Commissioner Nick Duraco, Commissioner Eric Anderson, our constitutional officers, as you just heard from Sheriff Sean Golden, and our prosecutor Raymond Santiago. We have assembly people from our district here, Jerry Scharfenberger and Vicki Flynn. And if I'm missing anybody, please raise your hand, and if everybody just wants to raise your hand, I'll call everybody's name there. But with that being said, this is a great day. I know we have mayors here, council people from other surrounding towns, because it impacts so many towns. And one thing that I just want to touch real quickly before we go is the commissioners and myself, we're committed to infrastructure. And we know that it would be very, very easy for us to kick the can down the road, let the next administration take care of it, let them absorb the somewhat of frustration, the cost factor of it, the inconvenience that occurs there. But we chose to take it on. And I want to commend the commissioners there, because it is a commitment along with our administration to make sure that we continue to build our infrastructure. Now, with that, thank you. With that being said, there's a lot of people that we have to thank here, and which I'll get to. But at the end of the day, when we were cutting this ribbon, or groundbreaking, I should say, putting a shovel in the ground years ago, we envisioned this. We envisioned being here today. And we're really not that far off on our timeline. And it's something I'm very proud of. But what I'm most proud of is I come from the other side of the shore, down by the Belmar area, and I see the inconvenience that's going on over there with that bridge being closed on Main Street, and the impact to our local businesses in Belmar and Avon that is being devastating to them. We did not do that here. With the help of both mayors, both towns, the county, we were able to construct this bridge with keeping that adjacent bridge open. I will tell you, we will be inconveniencing anybody probably around midnight tonight while we do a little transfer over there, when we have to transfer the lighting and some of that before we can officially open it first thing the crack of dawn in the morning. And that's just another decision that the commissioners decided, that we wanted no inconvenience during this summer season. So as we do, this new movable bridge, which carries County Route 520 over the Shrewsbury River between boroughs of Rumson-Sea Bright, represents a significant upgrade. But there becomes a major economic vitality and affects the coastal communities. I am pleased to say this is our largest expense project the county's ever had up to this date. It's about to change in a few years, not too far away from here, but it is our largest project. In total, going through all the administrative part of it, all the construction component side, the approvals, the design, the soft costs, the hard costs, all those, we are roughly about $113 million. And impact to the people here in Monmouth County is zero. We got this with help from many outsourced agencies, which are very, very important. And in today's world, as we're all seeing, tax bills and stuff, it's very hard juggling act to try to juggle that component, juggle cost, and continue to keep it safe and keep the infrastructure. But we had a lot of partners. This project, without the supporters like we've had from New Jersey Transportation Authority, New Jersey DOT, Federal Highway, we could not have had this assistance here. And I'm fortunate enough, along with Terry O'Connor, our administrator, and Joe Attore, our engineer, to sit on the NJTPA, and we'll hear from a representative there today from them, because they were extremely, extremely vital in being able to move this project financially there. And we have a great relationship with them. We want to clap for them when they come up here as loud as you possibly can, because I need them. I need them over in Manasquan, and I need them over in Rumson, Middletown there at the Oceanic. So please, biggest louder applause for them when they come up there. So I want to thank, obviously, our local officials, which I'll get to in a second, but I want to thank our professionals. Our consultant design engineer on record is Hardesty in Hanover. Excellent work designing this bridge here. And if you notice, Our bridges are now becoming something of a signature. We're having on all of our bridges now. When you come in Monmouth County and you ride through a Monmouth County bridge, you're going to know you're in a Monmouth County bridge. We have the black wrought iron. We have, obviously the lighting. I feel like Vanna White pointing over here doing this. But it's really something special, and it's going to be like our signature. I want to recognize the excellent resident engineering and inspection team of WSP USA. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Thank you. To keep this project on track and ensure delivery of a high-quality final product. And, of course, a sincere thank you to our general contractor, R.E. Pearson Construction Company, along with their team of highly skilled, movable bridge subcontractors. If you guys could all raise your hands, I'd greatly appreciate it. Great job, guys. Great job. As I mentioned before, this wouldn't be possible without our great partners. And our great partners are two adjoining mayors here, because it affected both of them. And as we sit over in Freehold and we get the calls, we do get the questions, they get them directly. And you have to impact them directly. So first I'm going to call Rumson Mayor Joe Hempel up. Joe?
Thank you, Commissioner Arnone. Good morning, everybody. It's a tremendous honor to stand before you today as we officially open the Rumson-Sea Bright Bridge, the critical connection between two of Monmouth County's greatest communities. I'd like to start by expressing my deepest gratitude for Monmouth County Commissioner Director Thomas Arnone. Mr. Director Arnone's vision, leadership, and dedication have been instrumental throughout this project. He's steadfastly committed to improving the infrastructure countywide, and our quality of life should be commended. To our Monmouth County Commissioners, your support and vision for this new bridge has led this project from concept to completion. Your belief in the importance of this link for all of Monmouth County residents, including those from the communities of Rumson and Sea Bright, has not gone unnoticed and will be appreciated by many Monmouth County residents for many years to come. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to the team of the New Jersey Transportation Planning Authority. The NJTPA's planning, advocacy, and efforts have ensured that this bridge serves as a symbol of regional cooperation and successful transportation infrastructure replacement. To the many contractors and laborers that worked on the new bridge, Rumson residents, thank you. Your work, often during difficult conditions, has produced a structure that is not only functional but beautiful. The end result, the structure is a true reflection of the two great communities it ties together. Over the past week, we did some historical research on old S32 bridge, which we all have traversed for over 75 years. In 1950, a group of community leaders gathered here to open the existing bridge. Today, I'm honored to say that I have served as mayor of Rumson not only for the groundbreaking, but also for the opening ceremony of our new bridge. This bridge will serve future generations of the Two Rivers traveling public, just as the last one did for more than 7 decades. In closing, I'd like to offer a special thank you to Monmouth County engineer Joseph Ettore and his entire team. The tireless effort, attention to detail, and care for Monmouth County residents showed through every steel beam and bolt on this bridge. The new S32 structure behind us, or underneath us, is a testament to your hard work, not only in the area of engineering and design, but in community building. We are looking forward to what lies ahead as we begin the replacement of S31, the Oceanic Bridge. To all the Rumson residents and all Sea Bright residents, we thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your support during this long but worthwhile process. Finally, when you cross this bridge now and for the many years ahead, safe travels. Thank you, and may the bridge continue to unite our great communities for generations to come. On another note, the Sea Bright Beach Club and Chapel Beach want to again thank Joe Ortor and his great group for getting us access to the beach clubs and keeping us safe during the construction of the bridge. Thank you.
Mayor, thank you for those kind words. You know, as you said, the being persistent with our contractors. I'm over there as I'm looking at our contractors, and they might not have called me persistent during this project. They might have used another word, but we're here today, and I want to thank each and every one of you there. And you know, before I get to the next mayor, I also do want to thank my remainder of my team here that really does the hard work, and that's led by Joe Attore and his staff, Terry O'Connor and her staff. They're making sure that they continue to make this progress and project move. So thank you on behalf of all of us in the county. At this time, I'd like to call Mayor of Seabright, Brian Kelly, up.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, congratulations to everybody who actually worked on the bridge, all the contractors, the actual workers, suppliers, the engineers. They obviously, once everybody gets the funding in place, we appreciate all the work they actually did to make an epic project like this come to fruition. It's a collaboration, as Commissioner Arnone had mentioned, between federal, state, and of course the County of Monmouth played a huge role, and then of course Rumson-Sea Bright also all collaborated and made the transition pretty smooth. I mean, it's really been a multi-year project, but keeping the old bridge in shape while the new one's being constructed was quite a feat, and a few complaints, but not too many. It was a pretty smooth process. So I do think that for a town like Seabright, it's critical to have this bridge in place. The old one was obviously nearing the end of its engineering life, and so it's nice to see that they were able to get the funding together and the planning and the engineering. So I want to thank Commissioner Tom Arnone and the rest of Monmouth County, and of course the Mayor of Rumson, Joe Hempel, for the collaboration. And the Mayor, I know you'd mentioned about 1950, the current bridge, as soon to be decommissioned, was built, and I mentioned a few years ago we have a good aerial shot of the old two bridges. So what we did was our team at Seabright put together a nice little side-by-side of the current situation with the two bridges and the old one, and our own chief took the drone shot, so kudos to our chief of police, great shot. And then the team put together, let's see. That's nice. Yeah, here we go. So you can see the old bridge that was commissioned around 1950, and then you have the new bridge, and then the soon-to-be decommissioned one from this almost 75 years ago. So we have copies for Rumson and the Mayor of Rumson, and also Tom Arnone in the county.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. So as we sit here today and we look at this beautiful bridge, there's always that behind the scenes, and that's the cost factor of it, with trying to minimize the impact to our residents here in Monmouth County, and that's where this next one comes up. And we're extremely proactive. Terry O'Connor, Joe Attore, myself on the NJTPA, but we have a great relationship with a great team. And fortunately enough, today we have representative from NJTPA, Sasha Frimpong, member. Loud round of applause for her. And when she comes up there, and,
we love you too. Good morning, everyone. Thank you again for having NJTPA here for this ribbon cutting ceremony. As I was telling Commission Director Arnone earlier, I am going to do the best I can on behalf of the Executive Director, Dave Barron, who actually lives pretty close and would love to have been here today. And yes, that's right, in Monmouth County. And unfortunately was not able to be here, but I'm grateful that I could be here to be with you and to extend his congratulations on behalf of the NJTPA, and certainly for everyone who has worked on this project. We are so excited to be standing on the bridge and seeing this finished product. So thank you again. We've been working with Monmouth County on this project for quite a time, and we are grateful to be at this milestone here today. I especially want to thank Monmouth County Commissioner Director Tom Arnone, who represents the county on our Board of Trustees and has been a great partner on several projects in Monmouth County. And so there's a lot of federal funds that come this way because of the leadership that you have in this county. I also want to take a few minutes, if you will, to thank the project team. County Engineer Joey Tour has really demonstrated tremendous leadership on this project and on several of the projects that we have had in the local programs, and we are grateful to have a partner like Joe in this process. Project Manager Fred Passaggio. Fred has done an amazing task here of keeping everything together, keeping us all on schedule, and of course letting us know when we are looking like we're going to hit some snags, and we really appreciate that. Hardesty Hanover and Glenn Shetleg and Bruce Regal, who are here, thank you so much again for everything that you've done as a part of this team. Martine Culbertson and Associates, and I don't believe Martine is here today, but she's one of these people who, even when she's not here, her name is like whispered on the winds. Like there were so many people asking if she was going to be here today, and so we're very grateful for all that she has done. With the Department of Transportation, we'd like to thank David Desai and Pamela Garrett. I think it's important for everyone to understand just how much you can definitely clap for that. The department has so many programs and so many projects, and that they can still provide time, resources to support the local governments and the advancement of their local projects is, not a small task. And so to them, we are very grateful. And last but not least, I'd like to thank especially NJTPA's very own Sergeant Cologne, who is the project manager on the daily project manager for the local capital project delivery program. Sergeant is tireless in her pursuit of trying to get us on schedule, keep us on task, maintain our budgets, and keep us moving forward. And so for the entire project team, thank you so much for everything that you have done. This new bridge makes travel safer for everyone, including people who are walking and people who are biking. This project is a great example of how Monmouth County and the NJTPA work together to put federal dollars to work at the local level. By participating in our local concept development program and analyzing options for this bridge, the county was able to complete all of the work, all phases, preliminary engineering, final design, right-of-way and construction using federal dollars, and that is not a small thing. I don't know if everyone here is aware, but NJTPA in 2010 started to had to work with US DOT to revise the project delivery process. This project is one of the first projects that has come out of that process. The county has been a pioneer in helping us prove that process out and show that really can work when we collaborate well with our stakeholders, our communities, and our local government leaders. So congratulations to the county for being the first coming through this whole process. I also want to note that this is just one of many projects that the county is working on in partnership with the NJTPA, the Department of Transportation, and the Federal Highway. Of note, that has come up a couple of times now, is Bridge S31 Oceanic Bridge, near and dear to all our hearts. It just started preliminary engineering phase and is funded also through the local programs. That is on track to be the highest cost bridge that we have ever advanced, but I am not nervous at all about how we're going to keep funding that one. Commissioner Director Arnone and the other county officials are great champions and regularly seek federal funds to improve the infrastructure in the county. You've also been a longtime participant in our local safety program, and that funds substantive safety solutions to improve safety on our county roads. Stagecoach Road, Phase 4 in Millstone and Upper Freehold Township is one of many projects completed through the NJTPA funding process. The improvements will add proven safety countermeasures to the roadway for all users, helping the state of New Jersey reach its goal of 0 fatalities by 2040. So congratulations again to you for that. As you have heard, we have accomplished a lot in Monmouth County in partnership, and we continue to look forward to our partnership with Monmouth County and all of your municipalities. Thank you again.
You truly are a great partner. And as Sasha was saying, if you think about it, we're a large county, 53 municipalities, and yes, we're sitting in a very busy district right now, but there's many areas, as you just heard, Millstone, Upper Freehold, all those areas, they have concerns, they have needs too. So, again, I want to thank our team there by diving in, the administrative team in particular, diving in there and prioritizing what our biggest safety concerns are and try to make sure that we have a schedule, a detailed schedule there where we minimally impact the residents here financially in Monmouth County. But with that being said, again, I want to thank everybody for coming. I especially want to thank our public information group too, because as projects like this go on, they're the ones dispersing the information out countywide, and they're always there and they do a fabulous job. So I want to thank each and every one of them from our public information here. But with that being said, all the elected officials and everybody else, let's cut this ribbon and have a new bridge to be able to drive over. Thank you.